Hey there, sign of Capricorn. My name is Kim, and I'm going to do your reading for the weekend. We're going to dive into what's been hidden from you and what might be repressed or suppressed emotions, what's in your unconscious. That's what we're going to look at today. So this tells us about the energies, right? So if an energy comes out and you're not feeling it, then it might be an energy that's just around you, like in the external environment, because those ultimately affect you, non-directly they still might affect you. So we're going to start with the archetype deck, and we're going to grab a couple of these. Then I love this tarot spread. It's just something made up, but exposing things that hopefully when you see them, it will bring out something. So if it's been in your unconscious, for example, it's something that will come out and able to be viewed, recognized, and processed. All right, so let's begin. Let's call in Capricorn's angels and spirit guides, higher self, higher power, and get into this reading. If you have not subscribed, hit that button and you'll be notified of future readings. And also, if you would like a reading, there's right now I'm doing free readings for donations. So check out in the box how to do that, and let's get going. Capricorn, let's see what's going on with you. Let's get messages for their weekend of what's been hidden and or what's been repressed into their unconscious. All right. Let's see, Capricorn. Let's do this. Let's do a couple cards. What's been hidden? Oh, okay. All right. We have the Mother on the bottom. I don't know if you can relate to that, but this card is light and dark. So the light is warm, nurturing, caring. The dark side of this is being so constricted or constrictive to your children that you're showing more control and domineering energy than you are love, warmth, and compassion. So I don't know if that relates to anybody, but that's what that's about. This really makes sense. The eternal child and the tear. What I think's going on is the tear is all about repressed memories. So it's really kind of ironic it came out for you. The eternal child is about inner child, maybe even inner child work that we need to do. It's also on the light side about living life a little bit more innocently like a child, like forgiving yourself, playing. Children don't really beat themselves up that bad for stuff they've done wrong. They don't really understand that part of life. And then when we get it integrated into us, oh goodness, it can cause trauma. It can cause really a lot of pain for us in the future. And the tear is a need to get out those repressed emotions of yours. The eternal child says that something in your past, something you've repressed, either traumatic, probably traumatic or dramatic, something that was just a hard event to go through, you may not even think about today, but inadvertently it's affected everything in your life, from the way that you treat other people to the way that you behave in those similar situations. Or you might be applying that one situation to how everyone's going to treat you. So there's some kind of inner child work that we need to do. We need to process things that have happened to us and situations that we've been through, and know that we can reprogram ourselves to, once again, having that control and not being a victim of our lives, but being somebody that has control over your life. All right. That's what that's about. And maybe this is like, this reading is about unconscious things. So maybe this is about something that you just don't realize is still affecting maybe your relationships, maybe the way you get along with people at jobs, everything, work ethic, how you treat your children. It's just, it can go so deep. It affects every single aspect of your life and your psychology. It's the reason that a lot of people either go wrong or they're treating people wrong and not even realizing it. And that can happen. That really can happen, where we get so psychologically into something that we, especially if we're young, that we don't know that that's different from other people, or we don't know that it's affecting everything. All right. So that's what Spirit wants to deal with. Get more control over your life by dealing with that. These are a couple things that Spirit also says you need to know about. Ooh, nice. Aw, yeah. All right, so mourning, either the loss of somebody, maybe there's some grieving that you've repressed. It's the same type idea of the tear. It's where you try, some part of you is still grieving something or sad over something, and we haven't dealt with it yet. Life purpose is coming out as something you don't see. So there's something that you are either in the midst of or are about to be, that has something significantly to do with your life purpose, what your soul said their mission was going to be upon this earth at this time. You might be a light worker, and light workers, I guess they can call them earth angels too. They come to earth with a lot of baggage they must go through, a lot of problems, and they don't have the greatest time being, raised, growing up, because they don't really understand. They have a very light, nice view of the world, and then things just come and it feels like it crushes it. So something to do with your repressed emotions, maybe repressing your life purpose, or maybe your life purpose is already here, like I said, and you just don't realize that. We also have prosperity coming in. Maybe that's something you don't realize that's coming in for you. Okay, we're going to get the tarot, Capricorn, and we're going to find out what's been hidden from you from the tarot's point of view. So we might find people, characters involved in this, and certain situations, certain emotions that really the tarot describes the best. There's so many ways to get out the information with tarot. All right, let's get some news for Capricorn on what's been hidden, or something that they need to know about, good or bad, something they need to deal with. Ooh. It's like one more. All right, we have Three of Wands. Something's coming in that you don't know about. Something's manifesting. It might be having to do with your life purpose. It may have to do with the Emperor's energy, which is having rule over your life. You're not a victim if you're the Emperor. You are creating everything, and everything you do is successful. You have dominion over all creation in your life. So it could be dealing with an Aries too. Oh, nice. You don't see this coming. Really strong Aries energy here. The Fool is the card that says, here, move forward. Look up, because it's sunny. Don't look down, because you might get too afraid if you look at everything that could possibly happen, all the what ifs. If you look at too many of those, you might not step off into this new journey. So the Fool is, sensibly looking upwards. Oh, goodness. And then the Moon is hidden from you. There are things that are hidden from you. There's things that look a certain way. You think you know exactly what's going on and exactly what it looks like, but that's exactly what it is. It's what it looks like. It's not the truth. There is some kind of illusion. There's something that's not being quite lit up, and you might be looking at the possibilities of what's in there. And like I said, there's something that's just not, it's not exactly what it seems yet. And the moon still gives you guidance. It just gives it to you smaller steps at a time. So it's like things will be revealed in smaller steps to you. Could be dealing with a Pisces too. Let's get the second row. This is spirit advice. Ooh. That makes sense. That really makes sense. All of these make sense. Oh, really? Let's not do that. Even though those are nice. I like those. But let's get another card. Just like one or two. If it wants to come out, okay. All right. Advice. Advice. Something sneaky. Either your energy or somebody else. There's something that's being, like I said, hidden. And it looks like it's swinging into the deceptive realm. Someone or something, this energy, this might be spirit advising you of something that is definitely a deception, that is, like I said, an illusion that hasn't been made known yet, having to do with these things. So this could be self-delusion, self-deception, when like you think, I'm never gonna get up, this is never gonna start. Those emotions, those feelings, that would be self-deception. Now, King of Swords, Ace of Swords, maybe dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The Ace of Swords representing some kind of victory that you're going to have when you find out the truth of a situation. There will be something, and I think it ushers in this new start. The King of Swords is here really letting you know that this is an authority position. So spirit advice is saying take charge, take authority in these issues, and you will succeed. This is clearly a victory, getting more information about what's real and what's not. And it's all about the truth. It's all about using your mind. They're really wanting you to think about things a little bit more too. Let's look at the projected outcomes. Woohoo, nice. Oh my goodness, wow. All right, so we have King of Pentacles, projected outcome energy, King of Pentacles, Four of Swords, victory to be had, and a wish fulfilled. How could you couldn't ask for any better cards. Knight of Pentacles, all about your pentacles coming into you. They're not rushing because it's the dependable knight. So this knight is traveling to you, bringing this offer, this pentacle. The Four of Swords indicates a future energy, maybe having you take a time out from a fight, a conflict, or time for a healing. Emotionally making sense with these cards, an emotional healing or physical. There is going to be a victory and a wish come true. Victory right there, having public recognition for something that you do, something that you're highly thought of for. And in return, this is going to get you it's what you don't see. It's your wish going to come true. Maybe somebody's deceiving you, making you feel like you're not going to get it, but you are. So, very great spread for you. I love this reading, Capricorn. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you all love and light. Bye-bye.